Hi everybody, Nikki again. This is going to be my last video for the day. I am in my third day of auto, so I'm trying to make myself just check in and, say something about my second day. And really going into my third day, I'm feeling pretty beaten up by the auto mode experience. It's not that my numbers haven't been okay. It's that I'm seeing some of the same stuff I saw my last trip into auto, 10 months ago or a year ago, whatever it was. I really dislike these things. That's the way I feel. I really dislike it. I really dislike knowing that I'm going to go high because of a minimum delivery, and then being faced with a decision as to what to do. The problem is the Medtronic representative I spoke with the other day did say it was okay to go back into manual. In fact, she encouraged it for the first week upon re-entry. She said, go in and out, let auto see what you need. And let it add up the insulin that you're getting in manual and the fact that you're not plummeting and everything else. And, this might be a good first week way of handling, re-entry. And then she said, go in and do 3 days where you just stay in and see if it can pull it all together. My problem is that I have been going in and out of manual. I don't know when is the right time to do that so that it can actually learn something. If I leave after 2 hours of minimum delivery, but my blood sugar is still a 120, then I get out and I'm guessing. I mean, it's all guessing, and that's what it boils down to too. If I leave at a 120, then I'm trying to figure out what do I need in insulin to cover that 2 hour minimum delivery. Do I need 1 hour of it? Is it possible that the other hour really did stop me from dropping? Do I really need 2 hours? Am I behind the curve now? Am I playing catch up? Do I now really need, 1.5 times the insulin? It's guessing, and I guess, and it's exhausting. And then I look, and I'm like, yeah, my blood sugar is okay. I can tell you this: 139 is not really a 139. That maybe is a 170 or 180. That could be a 200. I would test, but I'm afraid to cry in front of the screen. And I can tell you why that's happening, and that is from all that minimum delivery. So that's what I have. The good news is I'm getting ready to go do my exercise, so I will hit suspend with auto. I'll go in and I'll do that, and maybe it'll be time. I'll probably have to get some insulin afterwards, which I can't even do that with auto. I can't just do a manual bolus and say that I need to cover what by then, which will have been quite a bit of missed basal. I either have to do that through a food bolus, which then I have to eat or I'm lying, or I have to leave and then do it in manual mode. And this gets exhausting. And last night, I feel like it's a lot of guessing. I did an MDI experiment over the last 2 weeks, and I thought I was gonna just be blown by that. I figured it was just, it was gonna be shots and I wouldn't know what to do and I wouldn't wanna do my shots and whatever. And I had an overwhelmingly positive experience. And I felt like I owed it to a lot of people to go back into auto and try it again. And I kind of was halfway looking forward to it. I figured I would learn a lot. And in reality, I don't have the amount of time I need to pay attention to what it's doing. And because I don't, I'm just kind of at its mercy. And this is exhausting. So today doesn't feel particularly good. I know that's already a high blood sugar. And that's that. And I had 2 nights, my first 2 nights, where I did suspend during exercise yesterday and the day before. That went really well. When I was in auto mode the first time, a long time ago, when I would exercise, auto mode would give me minimum delivery and also an even longer period of time with a reduced basal. So basically it could have been anywhere from 2.5 to say 5 hours of kind of not quite enough insulin just for this one exercise period. And I would hit sometimes a 300, 350, even 400 after exercise. I knew something wasn't right, but I didn't, it took me a while to figure out what was going on. Well, I had overheard that to suspend during exercise might help auto mode not do the minimum delivery. You don't see the fallout right afterwards, and it wouldn't learn then that you need less insulin at this time of day. So the last 2 days I have suspended during exercise. I have not seen that rebound afterwards, and I was like, that's a big victory. That really is. So for those of you guys who are in auto, that might be something worth trying around exercise, and that is just to suspend it. You know, and still afterwards, you maybe will need some insulin. But it was a pretty big victory. However, the last 2 nights at around 7:30, which is about 6.5 hours after the exercise is finished, my blood sugar has just gone up and up and up, and I haven't eaten anything. It's not a carb thing. So it has to do, and there's been little minimum delivery. So I keep thinking it has to do with this accumulation of everything starting from that suspend at exercise time, and then the pockets of minimum delivery afterwards, with the intermittent small micros. And I think that when you add it all up come 7:30 at night, when my blood sugar says a 176 and rising, but then it takes me 5 hours to bring it back down again, I think that it has something to do with just all of that reduced rate over the day. Oh my God, I'm so tired. I'm talking about it. So I'm gonna stop talking about it. I gotta do my swim before my sugar goes through the roof. And I'm thinking at this point, I'll stay in for a sensor change in auto, and I'll do what I'm doing for the next couple of days, but I don't think I'm willing to, wear myself out doing this. And I think that I'm gonna arrive at, it's not that I couldn't get auto mode to work well enough, but for the amount of effort I'm putting into that, I could probably do a little bit better in manual, or much better, and maybe even better on my shots. So that's it. I'm gonna go exercise. Thanks for watching, and have a good day. Bye.